Might
It
shit.
says he doesn't last
Might
3
shit.
minutes.
I might just shit if you say something doxing. Oh shit, the screen's
Oh.
black. That's weird.
1, 2, 3, fake street. Fake
There we
tip.
go.
I'm now going to recite your IP address.
Cool. I love that we do this joke at the start of every Phoenix Wright stream. It's so good.
Supe, what's it like living on Street in Avenue?
It's so good. I like eating for dinner every day outside of my. It's so good.
So, how's life
Redact-
down in Redacted?
Redacted. That's my favorite way to censor shit. Hey, just go to full redacted. Ugh. All right, welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All Strem. Burpy and I are sick. Hayera's just woken up, and I don't know what everyone else is feeling like, but we should
Did you
be
just call me Bropey?
fine. Maybe I did.
I always see
You
Brony
got a
and I
fucking
think
problem with
Brony,
that?
like a little pony Brony, and I'm like, oh, what a guy.
I remember someone used to call you that a lot,
Cute.
and it annoyed you.
Yeah, they're no longer of this plane of existence.
They no longer vibe this universe.
Let me guess, that's the person that we don't talk about.
No. Believe it or not.
I need
no.
context.
It's okay.
It's simple, we don't talk about him.
We don't talk about Bruno, especially not on stream. Well, I'll. Actually, he's not even the person we meant. But anyway, we'll talk about that later, I guess. If I remember in a
Yeah.
couple of hours. For now, we're gonna go into this trial with a certain Dommy prosecutor. Oh, thank you for the sub, wizard. You're amazing.
Why? Closing
You're
parenthesis.
beautiful. Thank you. You exploded everyone on the stream.
Nice. Did you see the? I
Yeah,
was
you-
like, write a comment. I was like, nah, I'm doing titties.
Oh, my favorite. Anyway, we're gonna play now. You knew it was my favorite. I don't know if I can do this voice. I'll try. June 21, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That is the only time I'm doing that. Holy shit.
I can do the others.
Oh, is this me?
We can
again?
rotate
Oh
them.
yeah, it'd probably have to be you, Sunfell. Sorry.
That's okay. What?
Perfect.
Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's success. Man, it's my first fucking line. Come on. No.
Get it together, Phoenix.
I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor?
Yeah, that's what happens when you suck.
That's what happens when you procreate.
True that.
Manfred Von Karma. He was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
He fucking electrocuted you.
I know, it was a dick move.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, that Scream.
And damn scream.
I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be.
I was unironically listening to that song yesterday. Hey, it's a banger.
It was a banger.
No good.
Oh, this is Wizard. You can do a little child voice now.
Pearly! You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. How did you get here? Aren't you like 5?
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together?
Mother was watching over the trainees. She said they had training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Huh? Then you came all by yourself?
Yup. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
This child's
That's-
a Chad.
I can't. Oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
Absolutely.
Pearly, what about the train?
What's up, Twain?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Mr. Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
His next rival. Well, he's also a friend. Still remember? Oh man, I still remember him though, as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them. When you're rivals for life.
Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh?
Lover.
Why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Cart will commence shortly. Please proceed to the cart room. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
Make poor Maya believe he's fucking like dead or something. Like, bro.
Just a lover's quarrel.
So
June
dramatic.
21, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do that from now on, I think. Much better. See ya!
There she is.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Oh god, that sounds so sick.
Wait, what did she do this time?
Oh, that's right, you would. Sorry. Just for a recap.
Killed a man.
Minutes.
Just for a recap. Maya channeled someone and killed them in the last part.
Long story short, Maya was left unsupervised for too long, and now she's
Yeah.
wrapped up in another murder case.
It happens a lot in this
see.
series. You'll get
It
used to
happens
it.
a lot to Maya.
I love that. Oh, she did this time.
Pretty much. Alright, go whenever you're ready, Bromy, sorry.
All good. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
What is with this kid?
Ahem. Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Ooh, French.
you must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Revenge? This about her father, Manfred von Karma?
I forgot his name was Manfred.
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can.
I'm talking! If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
That's
Please
illegal.
speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Ow!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case it was self-defense, but... Defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. because the plea justifies self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. He didn't have a whip, though. He had a stun gun.
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah!
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. Fuck yeah, I get to read a map again. God.
Oh yeah.
The channeling chamber has no windows, and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
They were channeling, spirit, sir.
Handling a spirit?
It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Yeah. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
Psych.
Our plan added to the court record. I mean, yeah, psych.
Still a judge forgets he's in a Phoenix Wright game.
He forgets a lot of things, though, to be fair.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time then.
Cause of death.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
That sounds metal.
Damn, Maya.
No, you can't be serious.
Right.
Fucking
I have to do Mickey Mouse.
mad dunkage.
As they say in France, look at him.
Legotium.
Legotium.
So the victim was stabbed before getting shot. Being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
I do not like
God.
this. This bad message. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
How do I do
Oh,
that again?
Franziska as Mickey Mouse, though.
Oh boy. Oh boy. A murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
Amazing.
Oh? Fluffy, are you okay?
Oh god.
He's lost it. We're gonna
lost
need a
him.
second.
Oh no, he's actually-
Stop, I'm laughing at you.
You're on a call of recess, and the detective's gone hysterical. Ah.
Out of all of my years, I never thought I would hear that.
It's probably gonna get better. Ugh.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Ow. It was the victim's.
A victim? Now, what would he have?
I have a pistol again. The point they were missing is his fingerprints. Oh, on the pistol. You're not really paying attention to that. Then I suggest you start.
fingerprints. There were fingerprints.
Along with the
Along with the fuck.
Good job, good job, Sunfell. You broke everyone.
I had no idea what kind of chaos I was unleashing.
We got this.
along
Pull it together, man. You're all good.
just skip me. I'll gather myself, I promise.
Okay.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Ah, I walked right into her hands there.
Point blank, huh? So how far away is that?
Thank God.
Instead, there is a god.
It's anywhere between it's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Tisk, Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
I miss Edgeworth.
Gunpowder burn.
So do I secretly.
Nah,
Gunpowder burn?
Funcom's pretty awesome.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Didn't learn, I guess. Stabbed. What was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
Fruit, he just said.
It looked like it belonged to the Fae, sir. And of course, Mayor Faye's fingerprints all over it.
All over it, huh?
This does not look good.
Ha ha ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Take that knife and just end myself. How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
His testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
I mean, where else do you stab someone?
With the intent to party. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the two murder weapons with me.
Oh, sorry.
Truly.
Very well. That is, you make a riveting case. The court accepts them into evidence.
I think Ika's right. Gumshoe did have an edible or something.
Shut up. That Mickey Mouse was fucking funny.
Pistol added to the court record. Knife added to the court record. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. Huh. This does not seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. The summary just now was an oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
Quite true. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You will change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. Better think this way through all the way. Maya's convicted, then it's all over. Really should play it safe and try to soften the blow. Your Honor, the defense would like to change its plea to justified self-defense.
Huh.
Understood. But the records show that the defense has entered a new plea.
There's nothing else I could do. Mia?
You already hold the key. If you don't believe, you cannot win.
Plea justified self-defense would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life will be ruined, and she'll be labeled a murderer. Can I really let that happen? Your Honor,
Yes!
the defense would like to get a do-over, and instead will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt the defendant is not guilty.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix, right? Detective!
I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Detective. Present the final portion of your testimony. It's the final strike.
Yes, sir.
No, now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Eh? Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Incriminating evidence?
Oh my god.
Good boy, detective.
See ya, pal. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
So, this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this.
You don't say. This piece directly links Maya to the crime, sir.
No, it's tomato sauce. I was eating hamburgers.
Ha! Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's hamburger added to the court record.
Holy shit.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. She really made this as difficult as possible for me, didn't she?
Oh boy.
See ya.
What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
Kind of scared today, you know, pal?
Mr. Wright, there's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. He's scared, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting whipped as it is.
God, I wish that were me.
Christ. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Christ.
Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when she was arrested. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
I read that as you said it too. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? For some reason I was like, oh, you have to say that. There's blood on the costume.
Lab results show that it's the victim's blood.
Oh shit, I give up.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
If you must change the topic, then good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Lamel. Yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Now even the judge is on her side. I bite off more than I can chew here. What should I do?
I think Phoenix should just be right. It should be used to the judge just like not being completely biased towards the other side.
Yeah,
At
I
this
know.
point.
I just love that. I think Phoenix should be right.
Yeah.
Why is Miss
Should
Von
be right.
Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder.
I see it.
Mr. Wright. Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Oh, wow, fucking alright.
Oh yeah?
Looks like my time is up! So about that costume. Your Honor, can you stop being so fucking biased? There is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
No, I don't see it.
What?
denied.
What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you are talking about?
Come this far. There's Mo turning
God save us.
There's Mo turning back now. Mo. No.
You see, Your Honor, the problem is your face. Ha! Got him.
The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
Got him, pal.
Yeah. Giggity got him. I ask the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve?
Yes.
There is a tiny hole here.
Ah, a hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder. No one ever told me.
Why is he just
Hold.
sniffing it?
Did he just
What?
sniff hole?
He's
What?
got a good nose.
This hole that I found, it smells of gunpowder.
We laugh in the face of forensic evidence in this game.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. That's the only reason.
Order! 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 This is a very grave matter.
Ba-dum-ts.
It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Nice costume of days in the court record. I was taking a drink. Fuck.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. We've never done that before.
Hmm.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
How could you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police,
What?
you okay?
I'm looking at Hey Errors Redeem and I'm just like,
You know, having.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
here we go.
Okay,
Oh, geez.
all right.
What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then shoot. Put down that copy of Animal Crossing for the Switch, which can also get the DLC for $37.95 Australian dollars.
You cannot. Hey, don't plug shit at my stream. Fuck you.
Continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
So, Judge, where can I find myself a copy of this Animal Crossing DLC?
Wow, you can get.
I have no idea what the hell you just said, pal. We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
Hmm. So how much are your stocks going on your game?
Great, I got a great turnip going. Great.
So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically. I have no words.
So opinionated.
Right? I can't believe you would just say that shit in the Twister. Oh, damn,
He's gone mad dog.
You were getting TOS so hard.
Mad with Animal Crossing power.
Yes?
To be fair, that's the only response you could probably do. Yes.
Hearing you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
Oh, so you do understand what I'm saying? You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is this bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means.
Holy
Perfect.
shit.
It means that the victim had fired off a shot. A Jaeger shot.
Oh.
Hey!
Is this what it means to not fight back?
Yeah, you're right. Although I think the real question is, pal, do you use time travel or not?
Yes, obviously.
I do. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. I should have just used Rossetti.
Right, the wind seems to be shifting.
Watch out for
Huh.
balloons. Better watch out for balloons.
What's with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Ms. Von Karma?
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Yeah. Now that you.
Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired on that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Yeah?
Be a good boy.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I definitely casted you right for this.
Don't
A
wanna
Thank
be
you.
transpired.
all by myself. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and Mortal Kombat his ass.
Dark.
Fatality.
Get suplexed.
Hmm.
Hey, suplex. That's my move.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yeah, the scenario I put together completely different to the one I just made.
Well, Mr. Wright. God damn it.
Well, he does get 17 do-overs.
Yep.
However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that.
Fucking make me.
Now then, your cross-examination, please.
It's like, I'm getting whipped. I also don't want to get glared at.
Yeah, that's the thing he's complaining about, not being whipped.
Oh,
Too far.
It's because he enjoys it.
There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in the body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
How do you imagine that? Yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not?
Hmm?
When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind, let's continue with the testimony. How the fuck you a judge?
He's just the
Good
judge.
boy.
He doesn't need to know all the details.
He doesn't, no. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
If you're thinking about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah!
Bad boy.
Sorry!
Jeez.
It sounded like you said sorry, like you just bumped into someone in the corridor.
Sorry! Alright, well,
Where in the world did that pistol come from?
it looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day.
But a handgun?
We got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Is he taking precautions against something? So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Alright, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it, just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. Uncovering it is gonna uncover the truth. I can feel it.
Is that all
Feel
you
it.
can feel, Mr. Wright?
I need an adult! Missing the tiny hole on this costume. will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Whoa!
Oh my god! But you
Nani?
already said that, and the judge was like, nah.
He was like,
Blame
no.
yourself, Mr. Wright.
I'm bluffing, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm
continue.
talking out my ass.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh!
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Hmm.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that? Anyone can explain anything away.
And I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think you should stop being so scared of her whip, Your Honor. Be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal?
What? Yow!
Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
It's beneath your feet. Ha! Got him!
That's where you belong.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Alright. I'll pay that one. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Ugh,
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who? What? Where? What? Who am I?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, and then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
house web.
Order! Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. This time, the defendant was in this area. She was standing here, near the folding screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, that would be gunpowder burns presence. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You.
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. Prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at the time?
The folding screen?
Exactly. Maya Fey was the real murderer. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Ugh.
On further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oh.
Alright, with this the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster.
You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Marmy.
Detective,
Yeah, it's
how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh?
Bad
Oh,
boy.
oh.
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee.
Oh.
Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later.
Oh boy, I hope
Please.
so.
Or
What punishment?
Well
the
done,
goatee.
Your Honor. I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
Oh, my feelings.
I think it's time to call in the next witness.
At least she's not docking his pay, I guess. Next witness, that's gotta be Lotta.
Oh my god, it's Lotta.
very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
You happy to do Lotta, Wizard?
Sure, but can we take a small break before?
No.
No.
Yeah, we just said we're taking a recess.
Recess.
Recess,
time.
school's out!
Yay, get to go outside and play. Whee!
Yay!
I'm
take a
gonna go in the
5-minute
jungle
break,
gym.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some sand.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
get bullied by the school bully. Oh god.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
bully
sneak back
Brummy.
into the classroom and
I'm
steal
gonna
teacher
bully
supplies.
Bromie. I'm taking the art supplies.
I'm gonna also bully Bromie. Oh.
I'm gonna go sniff glue.
Group circle bullying Bromie.
No.
Yay!
Everyone stand
we're
around and point and laugh
tormenting
at
you.
But literally, like, it is okay if I take a quick break. Just
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
think
yeah.
about something.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Alright, cool, thank you.
I can't believe you want something as unreasonable. Like,
I love
Okay,
that
maybe
we're
we
all
could
so.
hijack that Revenant. Maybe? What? What the fuck? Ah! Please don't hurt me, friend. I'm afraid. Ah! What? What? Okay. I guess this game is just... It's still doing it. Why is it still doing that? What is going on? This game doesn't make sense. Wait, I spelled the name wrong. No! No! Oh god, I'm still on. Alright, we'll start the raid now. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything. Ah. Ooh. Posture check. Will do, thank you. Stop. Can I just have, like, a moment of breath? Give me moment of breath, please. I do not wish to die. I wish to live happily and prosperous. Yes, that sounds bad out of context, I'm aware. Oh, thanks, Donald. That was really very quick of you, actually. Jolly good. Oh, I saw a heartless there. You heartless person, how... Oh, I see what she means. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that was pretty clumsy, I'll admit. You get that. You do have the sword thing, yeah.
No way.
No way. How could you do that?
You get here? Who are you? By choice or chance, you cannot control what you are not.
Introversion is so good, hey. I remember when the pandemic started, and they were just like, don't go outside, try and stay in as much as possible. And I'm just like, easy.
What do you mean?
What's the matter, Riku? Are you okay?
Yeah, just let the right ladies talk. Yeah, well, that's fine. You can be worried and quiet at the same time. Oh, sick! I love blue. It's still standing. What the fuck?
That was perfect.
Ronald Weasley. So good. Oh, you missed that. That was so good.
No.
Banner, right banner.
Okay. Yeah, I barely didn't even see that because I was looking at the skybox.
Yeah, no, so I was
Hey,
like, can I jump into that?
Probably.
Oh,
Oh, fuck! So, on my screen, it's like at a different like, section of its motion. So it looked like you just fucking got hit by nothing. That's so cool.
That was worth the respawn.
Yeah.
You, Sonfell, sorry.
That's okay. What?
Perfect.
Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's success. Man, it's my first fucking line. Come on. No.
Get it together, Phoenix.
I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor?
Yeah, that's what happens when you.
He's just like full-on Terminator. Sora, you have been designated for termination.
Okay, yeah.
Remove your badge. Take off your keyblade. You will be exterminated from this system in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I didn't actually mean to do that. That was just a fluke. I literally pressed the God button too late. And I don't know how to navigate these damn stalls. I feel like this section is just put here to...
Stop.
stole me?
They really like biting my dink, don't they? Can't imagine why. Hashtag stop biting the dink. Stop! Dinks. Alright. Bite down on that dink. Oh god, no. This is bad. This is very bad. I need to stop. Nom nom. This is very bad. Bad thing. He takes like half my health in one. Why is the screen dark? Why can't I see anything? What is... What? What is What is happening? I don't think this is about to happen. What is going on? I guess I'll just wait to die? I've never had this happen. This is... What the fuck? What the fuck? All I hear is just Donald and Goofy noises.
Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. That's the only reason.
Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
No, it's good.
My, that's a thick rock. Oh my god, it's getting harder too. No, stop. Hey y'all, you want some dink fog?
Is it safe? Hold on. Is it
Why
safe for
aren't
me
there
to?
what?
Is it safe for me to listen to this video on stream?
Yes.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna show it on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what are you showing? You want to show you on stream?
Oh!
Oh no! I quit out of the fucking game. Sorry, my bad.
You trolled, idiot.
I played again, I didn't see it all.
I wish to inform you this stream has been taken over by the motherland.
Sigh.
Say. Literally the last thing that played was fucking what's her face just singing to the Russian Isabel fucking singing to Russian.
That tune sounds very familiar.
Alright, I do apologize.
It was her face of sheer and utter disbelief that gets me.
Yeah.
It's fucking flashback.
That was totally worth. Alright, ready to jump back in? Gang?
Yeah. We've been ready this whole time.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's do it.
excellent.
That
Justice
should
for
be
all.
Cole's voice.
Let's go. June 21, 11:37 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3.
I'm not getting any visuals on the stream. Is it just me?
Maybe, because
I
I
am
can see
getting-
it fine on the preview, yeah.
It's working for me. You might have to just refresh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, Phew, that was a close one.
Phew, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. God, please.
Fuck, no, spit water. Fuck.
Oh, she's
Oh, God
amazing.
damn it. I drank water and I spit it out. Fuck.
Is your
Okay,
stuff
Jeremy.
okay? Oh no, really? What have you done, wizard? You've ruined this man's career.
Sorry. I just. It's a good idea. I thought it was a good idea.
Oh,
That was an excellent idea.
Thanks. Wait, tricked? Oh god, are you actually gonna do it forever now?
Voice
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
suits her.
Oh god.
By the way, is this next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of hair.
Guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and
pressure.
my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Yeah, you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
So Maya was the only one that got a proper education, apparently. Pearl speaks like an Animal Crossing villager, and Mia speaks like a 3-year-old.
No, Mia went to law school.
Yeah,
And
that's why she
Mia
hooked
speaks
up
like
with
a
Lana
3-year-old.
Scott.
Mia's, you know how hard and challenging it must have been to get through law school and pass the bar exam when you sound like Wiz?
Look, honestly, I'm just doing
I
legal
just made the
studies, and I
freak
feel like I
later.
need to regret.
Tommy fucking Pickles, are you kidding me? June 21. I don't know how to do Tommy. How do you even do Tommy Pickles?
You don't.
You just
responsibility.
June 21, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
I guess
I don't-
just your equivalent of Uwu Baby Lawyer.
Ooh, baby lawyer it is then. Yeah, fuck it.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of...
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. It's a lot of heart. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Hate it,
correct.
That's fine.
Justice for not quite
Hey,
everybody.
fine, that's a hit.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Murder.
Haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
What in the
Big
fuck,
happy
sir?
family that whips each other.
Witnesses account.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then, bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room.
Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Second course.
Excuse me?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Reckon course is short for you reckon? Of course I did.
What
Does
are you,
it look
Australian?
like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
I sound like drunk Winnie the Pooh.
It's true.
Piglet, where's my honey?
Oh, bravo.
Bother.
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Where's my Valium, Piglet?
Oh! Oh, poor boy.
Oh, bother.
Christ.
Well, Rabbit had all the Valium earlier.
Oh, did you hear?
Piglets, piglets, fetch me my formaldehyde.
Yes, miss.
Get me my Pepto-Bismol.
Health Plus today.
Piglet, you'll have diarrhea.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Okay, sorry.
It would certainly seem that only defendant and the victim were in that room.
Oh, this photo added to the court record.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
No.
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Just watch me get caught up in another murder.
Watch me whip, and watch me nay-nay.
That needs to be some kind of alert tone.
Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Was it really a gunshot?
Piglet, my formaldehyde.
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
Lotta thinks a year ago was a long time, apparently.
Like not even a year ago.
Yeah. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
Because it is.
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
Now you're a man! Man.
And what did you see once you broke in?
I stole everything in sight. It was great.
There was so much free shit.
Yeah. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
Oh, golly, there's a dead body.
I was murdered.
Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct?
Well, you see...
I said her name wrong, oops.
Order, Ms. Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hmm?
Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
Oh, when they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one, again! Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
So I thought you were about to say more.
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
Morgan Freeman, god damn it. Hello. He like steps out of the fucking court audience. He's like, "Hi, I'm Morgan
Now you see
Freeman."
me here.
Oh, I can smell you.
Oh,
God.
dang. The channeling chamber was
Feel it.
the channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rec given.
Huh? What in the...
Rec given. You know, you reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Ms. Hart.
But what? You got a problem?
Given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as a record guy.
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Ah, just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Ms. Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channel chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Well,
He's turning grey now.
the face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? I just let this go.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me.
there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo?
Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
Didn't say anything about giving up. Just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
that's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally, 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning would not be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense.
Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Mia.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
You... What? Pearls?
Her clothes are a bit small.
What?
Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go!
But
I feel like
how?
there should be an underlay. I should feel like should be like a small overlay of.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time about what you saw in the tanneling chamber.
The half out.
Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray.
I was murdered.
What? Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
Shots.
You see, there's one final piece to the puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Good lord, there's a giant woman in this courtroom.
Please wait, Your Honor. The giant woman gave me confidence. The power of titties. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Hello?
Overruled.
Ah, fuck. We tried.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore,
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it.
Good boy.
Yes, Mommy. Ms. Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber?
Okay, you got it.
See, you get through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Oh, cool whip. Witnesses
no.
account PT2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Oh no. Get ready.
Yes!
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
I made the terrible mistake of drinking water as you started.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat.
Fluffy, you should have learned from last time.
It's okay, I was able to hold it in, but it was really hard.
Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Ugh.
Oh, bother. So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
Yeah, just like how Phoenix sounds like a different person.
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Ms. Hart, did you see happen stance else? Yes, that's a sentence that happens.
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible.
Fuck, I'm eating popcorn. If the body inside that room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was mine? Or maybe Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Oh!
Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect from a foolish fool such as yourself.
You're mean.
You like it. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Ugh, sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
Oh, fetch me more honey. Did you know mead is made from honey? I like mead. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer.
That's why I'm getting out of this here business.
What?
This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than I go through honey. Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
I just want honey.
Hey, God, don't drink that. Hydrochloric acid.
Oh no!
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1.
Digital.
He's going through puberty!
2, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots of Jägermeister.
Only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding?
Oh, Danny?
No. You've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
Oh,
What? Von Karma!
Ms. Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father.
rude.
Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Oh.
Phoenix, are you a warrior or a school child?
I was so angry, I lost my composure.
Also, I like how Edgeworth has been caught doing this like twice and got away with it.
It's because he's cool.
Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit it as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How could you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Why is photo 2 added to the court record?
Wow.
Oh.
What is this picture?
Now, see, I
It's
think
obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Word is hard. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture.
Kitty.
This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
I think we can all
She
know
too
that-
flat.
Is that right trick of discipline?
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya?
What does the walkthrough say?
Nah, just drop it. Just drop it like a bag of spuds.
Your Honor!
Probably like a
Don't feel like
pod.
it today.
As you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it!
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry dessert, Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling?
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ms. Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday, the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during this visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
It's unbelievable. Magic.
Oh my
It's
god.
real. Religion. All a farce. I need to go. I can't
Someone
be
is
here
having an
anymore.
awakening.
The judge turns out from that cat from the meme that gets the flower put on its head. Just like
Existential crisis.
The prophecy is true.
That she can.
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's channeling.
Miss Von Karma, a word, if I may?
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone doing a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't have even a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
This is illegal.
It's illegal.
Claim to
Mistrial.
It's illegal!
It's not fair!
Kangaroo court. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Your Honor,
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
this picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up till now.
A contradiction?
A contradiction.
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point it out?
Titties.
Titties.
Your Honor, titties.
Your Honor,
Booba.
Your Honor, badonkadonks.
please direct your attention here.
To the booba.
To the sleeve?
At the booba.
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 But there isn't anything odd about it.
Booba is love. Booba is life. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Ah!
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Titty.
Yes.
Miss Von Karma, you catfish. you hoodwinked me. You intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Whoa, what do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Gumshoe? I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
Does this guy have any wage left? Is he just like on food stamps now?
He's paying
I actually have to pay to work.
He has to pay them to work.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, From this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Lord, all you've got is one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order! 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 I want a 6-pack of nuggets. I'm really hungry now.
And the chocolate sundae.
Order 66.
I could so
Is
go
that
for a
the-
chocolate sundae.
Is that the one with black bean sauce soup?
Yes.
Yes. If my optics are restored, I will be very angry and I'll leave a very bad review on Google Reviews. Ow!
Ah!
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing! There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Same. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant...
Depression!
Depressing!
Depression!
Medication!
Yeah.
No breathing!
Domestication! No breeding! Can't give a heck cause I cut off my weenie!
I beg your pardon.
Don't worry. Please continue, Bromy.
My royal decree. Come again.
If the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come to? I nearly said something else entirely.
Where did it come from? Where did it
What are you doing here?
Where did it come from? Put Niger.
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix.
I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you can have... Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To
Do you think
turn
you can
things
take
around?
more?
That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Queenie?
So, where did this intruder appear from? Where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, a third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? I can prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, time doesn't stop when you think about these things. That's what you come up with.
It does for me, Your Honor. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how foolish fool makes a foolish face when dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Oof.
Damn.
Anyway, let's see some evidence.
No.
I hear a lot of flapping, not enough evidence. The proof that from the murder until the time of arrest, something happened.
Sure, alright, here, take this fucking key, I guess, whatever.
Look
Take
at this
this.
program.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Miss Hart? Miss Hart? Miss
Hey,
Hart?
goddammit!
Yes, Hart had a heart attack.
Oh,
Had
well,
a
I
heart
seen
attack.
it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya looked at the door from the inside with that.
The defendant locked herself in.
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one that's of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Oh my god.
You bastard! You beat me by a couple of seconds.
Isn't that?
My god.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that the kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl.
Oh god, please.
Oh lord.
And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
See ya!
That's preposterous.
Your face is preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
God, this is... No! No!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You have been thoroughly destroyed.
So the victor becomes the victim.
Seems we have come to an impasse.
I'll be taking that whip now.
This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose it here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
You want to see a magic trick?
That's enough. I don't believe in magic tricks. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That
Is
is
he basically
all.
giving us permission to brawl in the lobby?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throw hands at the Macca's car park.
Steel cat boots or nothing. June
I hope
21,
you like whips.
1:32
Steel cat whips.
PM. Oh my god. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
I didn't think I'd be so uncomfortable.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Did you forget?
Yeah,
Supe, did you forget?
I forgot.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else here could have done that.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
Yeah. What she
what
said.
she said.
Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Poor thing. She doesn't understand what I'm saying. Anyway.
That is actually so convincing.
I love it so much.
I love doing it. It's great.
I want to die. Oh god! All right, I think we'll call it there for tonight, just because it's hitting the 2-hour mark.
I got some sick beans.
Yeah.
I just gotta remember to do that voice for next time.
I will not let you forget.
Oh my god! I want.
Oh, I'm in love.
I don't know how I feel about Animal Crossing Pearl, but maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know.
It's so sublime.
She sounds
Yes.
like she's underwater.
What she said. Can anyone else hear what that girl is saying? No? Okay, cool. We'll just pretend we know what she's saying.
Phoenix, she's speaking English.
Sleep.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Dreams now.
Sleep paralysis demon Pearl.
I mean,
Sleep
out of
Pearl.
all the languages Pearl could have spoken, she spoke facts.
Oh god.
Fuck, that's based.
It really do be.
Alright,
Really
doobie.
Just love that instead of ticket, I'm like.
I'm so entertained.
Who should we raid? I feel like we should raid
I think so far the highlights of this for me have been Mickey Mouse, Animal Crossing Pearl, and hearing Winnie the Pooh voice ask about formaldehyde.
I love how I start the stream by saying, hey, I'm not feeling too good today, guys, but we'll see how we go. And then you just pull out every fucking voice ever out of your ass throughout the
Yeah, when you
entire
bombard
stream.
you with go-do
I
accents.
forgot you had a sore throat
It's
until
all
after
good.
I did.
Look,
It's all good.
look.
I think they've been
Fluffy,
pretty tame voices.
We did good. We did good, all things considered, I think.
Fluffy, Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh just had some taxidermy to do.
Oh,
Oh
Bravo.
my god.
preserve my friend Piglet forever.
Oh, God.
Fetch me the Pepto-Bismol, digger.
I will remove the weakness
I
from
don't
his
feel
chest.
safe. This is why I carry a whip.
Hydrochloric acid is good for wiping away the bloodstains.
You will last forever.
You will be perfect
No,
forever,
nothing.
Piglet.
Piglet, be free from the
When
weakness
the
of the
light
flesh.
was swiped away and there's darkness, you will still remain.
Don't cry, Christopher Robin. You're next.
Oh,
Oh no.
You're your
Ah.
reflection.
Oh
Take the
my
shot,
god.
Piglet.
Take
Take
the
the
shot,
shot.
Piglet. Take the shot. Do it, you won't.
This is the perfect combination of meme.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, that's too funny.
Only my OnlyFans can see my honeypot.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans, Piglet.
God.
How else do you think I pay for my honey addiction?
Oh, good.
All right, I'm
That's a
done.
wrap, folks.
That's a wrap. Have a good night,
ya.
everybody. I'm gonna. Oh, who should I might go raid. I'm gonna go raid Miss Apex Legends lady.
I'm gonna go shoot some shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go die.
No, you're not allowed to.
Have
Fuck
a
you.
swift death. I hope it's a good one.
Oh, bro.
See
Go
ya.
out in battle so you can go to
Ha!
Valhalla.
See ya!
See ya!
See ya.
Piglet, I could
Hey,
really go for a Baja Blast.
The what?
Baja what now?
Sorry. I went to say
Lahaj.
blast, but then I started laughing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Look, Mo.
See ya. Oh, fuck. Where's
See
the
ya.
raid button
Now
again?
get
There it is.
paid.
It's the one
Alright.
that's it's the big red one that says red.
Shut the fuck up. I know
Raid
I got-
Shadow Legends.
Raid-
73 champions.
Raid
Subscribe
Shodo
now.
Legends. Alright, take care, everybody. Have a good
Hey,
night.
did you know that
Objection?
the world's
Boy.
population is about to crack 8 billion?
Yes,
It
we
is
need
indeed.
a call.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking sweet.
That's a
We're
lot of
like-
human beings.
400,000
All these people,
away.
and I still can't find. I still can't get laid.
Same, bro. Bye, everybody.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye.